NBA action coming up for you. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Here's Buzelis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Over to the wing. Fires in the triple. Buzelis has got 5 now.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Murray's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Vucevic's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Gordon can't hit. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Jalen Smith. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Jokic in the post. Over Buzelis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season.
Offensive rebound. Gordon. Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Pass to Murray. The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago leading. Williams from long range. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No good. That would have tied it. So it's Chicago now. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Down low. Denver moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he hits it to tie the game.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I thought they had that game locked up. Then they got torched there in the final period.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Now Vucevic. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Valanciunas. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Pickett. The offensive rebound. Watson. Back to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Left side Watson. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. To the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
He goes up again. And the shot goes in.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Vucevic. Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Ball substitution. Giddy.
Here's Watson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Nuggets trail by 3. High post, Valanciunas. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, B.A.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Carter. Here's Okoro. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Peyton Watson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Hardaway. Still without a bucket. Kept alive. Here's Pickett. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Herter. And the layup falls. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Denver moving it around. Here's Hardaway, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Nuggets trail by 3. Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
DeSumo outside. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Denver. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Back to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Violation.
They retain possession.
Chicago ball.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Buzelis. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Now Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And it's 7 attempts. He's drained 3.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Brown. Here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Buzel is no good.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Williams.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Chicago.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Nuggets on top, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Here's Brown. Again, Denver scores. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Brown with a steal. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones feels it out. Pass to Buzelis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, heads-up play by Giddey, finding that rebound.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Jamal Murray.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they have 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And that one drops. Jokic has got 9.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Jokic grabs the board.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
From deep, Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Timeout.
And it's a 6-point Denver lead. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Chicago substitution. Patrick Williams. Kevin Hurt.
The Bulls trail by 6.
Javon
Pass to Smith. And he drops it in from the low post.
The assist.
Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The open shot, Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Herter from long range. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Night in and night out, this is Herter's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Jamal Murray.
Thank you, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you, Brian.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Ali. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Carter. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu.
First personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Pickett. Takes it inside. Clock at 4. Up and over Smith. Pickett can't hit. The Bulls trail by 3.
Denver foul.
And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use. Trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
That free throw, no good. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And they'll get another chance. Back to Brown. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Dosunmu outside. Three-pointer, no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
The Bulls trail by 7. Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Brown. Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to Buzelis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Deflects the pass. Here's Pickett. And again, it's Denver missing. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone.
Chicago.
We'll be right back.
23.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Denver now. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Here's Brown. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Denver moving it around. And here's Watson. Back to Valanciunas.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Vucevic. On the wing, Jones. Rebounded by Denver.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Chicago on D. 8-point game. Back to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown can't hit. Chicago with the ball. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Giddey. To the middle. Smith no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And Smith over to help. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can't be overzealous trying to stop Hardaway Jr. because this is what will get you in trouble.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Now here's Watson. Out to the wing. Pass to Pickett. Soft touch off the glass. Pickett's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Right side, Williams. To end the drought. Pass to Terry. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
More of a traditional center, Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Now here's Jokic. Here's Johnson. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Three-pointer, Buzelis sends it home from three-point land. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Murray, no good. Here's Okoro. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Chicago foul. Ayo Dosunmu. Second personal foul. 15
No good on that one.
At the line for Denver. Brown.
And the second free throw is good. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll